of bread dough, and I'm trying to make some baguettes. Here we go. Here we are next to my fireplace, and I've got my baguettes rising. They've been rising for way longer than the recipe suggests, which is 40 minutes. But I got right in the middle of, I didn't time it out well, and I was cooking dinner, and right now I have fries in the oven, so I think they've been rising for not quite 2 hours, but I think they needed it, so let's get a look. Okay. You know, they look better after they rose. Remember how bad they looked before? There's herbs in here too. That's the specks you see. Yeah, much happier than before. I don't want them to collapse. So, can't let them rise for too long and then they collapse and then you've lost whatever edge you have. Although I must say, I don't know how easy it is to really ruin bread of this kind. I mean, it may not be perfect, and I won't pass any French chef's test in any way. But any junky homemade bread is better than store-bought ones. So, anyway, this is my flour thing. Remember, this was in my cupboard, and I was keeping bread in it. But, like I told you, I just made 16 pounds of dough. So, what little flour I had left, I transferred to my bread tin. And we're going to cut some slits on the top of these. So, we are going to sprinkle some flour on the top here. There we go. And we got this knife. And we got this knife. Alright? So, you can leave a comment in the video below which one you think was easier to use. The flour, oops, I'm not even showing you what I'm doing here. The flour is so that the knife cuts through the dough easily. What I mean is the flour makes it so that the dough isn't sticking to the knife, I guess you might say. Now, I'm still thinking, maybe it's because yeah, okay. That's all right. Let's try this one. Let's try this one now, okay? Oh, yeah. That actually, I don't know, seemed easier. See, some of my bread dried out on the top. It is in this fireplace room, and the air is obviously pretty dry. But that is going to be the crust. I mean, is it really that big a deal if it dries out? I think I like this one better. You can leave a comment in the, a comment in the things below telling me which one you like. Did you like this big one? Or did you like the smaller serrated bread knife? I think if you look at my bread, these were the two smaller serrated bread knives, and these were the, I don't even know what this is. It's slightly serrated. It's good for chopping everything, except for meat. It's not very good at chopping meat. All right, so I also have something else I've been saving to show you. I did start, remember I talked about how I was going to start some, now I'm forgetting what I'm, sprouts. Yes, okay, so this is a sprout box thingy. It's called a Sprout Master. My dad gave it to me. He used to make sprouts. Anyway, so I soaked them. They've been here for 2 days. I have them in water. Let me get the lid off. Okay, here we go. This is a paper towel covering the seeds here. The bottom has holes in it. The bottom, and there's a little tray for catching the water. Now, the directions on the package said to soak the seeds, but I remember my dad just putting a paper towel over them. I don't know. I should just call him and ask him. Anyway, you'll get to watch these little babies grow, and maybe we'll have them on top of a piece of French bread with tomato and some soft mozzarella and a piece of fresh basil and some sprouts and salt and pepper. Ooh, that sounds really good. So, just an update. Have a good night.